Today I'm going to show you how to create Dropbox assignments, use the Turnitin plagiarism detector, and create a grading rubric in D2L Brightspace. First, go to the nav bar, select Assessment, and select Dropbox. Now select New Folder. This is where you're going to give your assignment a title. In this case, I'm just going to call it Week 1 Assignment. Now, before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and select Evaluation and Feedback because we want to make sure that whatever we select, we are using Turnitin plagiarism detector. We're going to go ahead and select this button that says Enable Similarity Report for this folder. This way we can check for plagiarism automatically. Under Display, we're going to select to allow learners to see their similarity scores in the folder. And then there are some other settings as well, such as automatic checking, which is what we want. You could also turn on online grading, but I'm going to keep it unchecked for now. And then I'll hit save. So now I need to give it a grade. I'm going to give it 20 points. And here where it says in gradebook, you're going to select that drop-down menu and select edit or link to existing. We want to select link to an existing grade item since we already set this up in our grade book. I'm going to go ahead and select Week 1 Dropbox and hit OK. And now I can add my instructions and anything else I might want in my Dropbox, but for now I'm going to hit Save and Close. And now I'm going to do this several more times until I have 5 assignments. Here you can see I've created all of my Dropbox assignments. And you can see that they're all in the gradebook and they all have the plagiarism detector enabled. Now I need to create a rubric. First, you need to ensure that your rubrics are enabled. You're going to go ahead to Course Admin at the nav bar, and then you're going to scroll down to Administration and select Tools. These are in alphabetical order, so you just need to scroll down until you find Rubric and make sure that this is selected. If it is, you can go ahead back to the nav bar, select Assessment, and select Rubrics. Now you're going ahead and select New Rubric. Here's where you're going to give your rubric a name. Mine's going to say Dropbox Rubrics. Now I want to make this an analytic rubric rather than a holistic, so I'm going to select this drop down and select analytic. And now I can see I have some criterion on the left and 4 levels. I'm going to go ahead and add my levels the way that I want them with descriptions and with the appropriate criterion. I'm going to have a 4x4 grid by the time I'm done. As you can see, I have now customized my rubric by renaming the levels, filling them in with detailed information, and adding 4 different criterion on the side. There are options for more customization, but for now, I'm going to select Close. And here you can see my rubric. Now I need to assign it to the grade item. So first, you need to go ahead and hit on Assessment and go to Dropbox. So here you can see I'm on my Dropbox folder page. I'm going to go to Week 1 Assignment, and then I'm going to Edit Folder. Now here's where we already set up our Dropbox. I'm going to go over to the right and select Evaluation and Feedback and hit that drop down. And here's where we add a rubric. So I'm going to click that drop down. And since I've already added my rubric, I'm going to go ahead and add an existing, add that selected, and then hit Save and Close. And now we're going to view this as a student to do a quick quality check. Now I'm going to go back to the grade item to see that my rubric is added. If I click on Week 1 Assignment, it now takes me to all of the submissions. I can look at my demo student and I can select Go to Evaluation. And even though my demo student hasn't submitted anything, I can see on the right-hand side that my rubric is here and I can score it one section at a time. And I can add feedback for every section, and then I can go ahead and publish this to my student. And that is how you create Dropbox items, use a plagiarism detector, and create an electronic grading rubric.